respectfully, women, respectfully.
You know.
You all need to figure out, or you as an individual, you as a woman need to figure out which lane you want to go in. If you want it to be the old school way, even though there is an attempt to dismantle patriarchy, and you benefit from the structures of patriarchy, i.e., daddy bringing home the bacon, I'm frying it. Okay. If you're going to be on that side, the independent boss chick trying to dismantle patriarchy, decide that.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Gather around. It's another episode of the Breakdown. Today, y'all might not like us. I don't know.
Oh man, we gotta do it.
So let's get the formalities out the way. I am Sugar. This is my best friend,
Vice.
and today we are going to be doing a breakdown of an interview I came across with Kris from Ready to Love. Now, before you even watch this video, because y'all might be mad, won't y'all subscribe and like?
Yes. Y'all. Yes.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Sugar and Spice 88. And sorry, but not sorry. Okay, so this is how this came to be. This video, this breakdown, was in one of our previous reviews. I said that Kris was giving me, I really want my woman to take care of me vibes. As Spice here said, broke boy vibes.
Oh, shout out to Zahira, our homegirl out here. She actually told us in one of our comments to go back and look at the footage of Kris last season and his interaction with Naya, and we did. So we will be sharing that with you guys.
So today. Z, this is your fault, girl.
The office.
What did I do?
Just go to the office.
What did I do?
Yeah, you started this. You put the plant in my brain.
Yep.
You started this, girl.
Yeah.
But thank you. Because everyone's basically saying how Kris deserved a second chance because Naya did him so wrong. And granted, the way she handled the situation was absolutely terrible, disgusting, she went about it all wrong.
Right.
It was just completely unnecessary, the things she said and did. But we're gonna get into the clip.
Yes.
We're
gonna refresh your memory. We're gonna refresh your memory with this clip. Because
I feel like this is where it started. This is where it all went wrong, because it set off the alarm bells in her head. Mm-hmm. And that's what made it start doing the downward spiral with their relationship. Hope y'all still Sugar Spice gang after this. All right. All right, let's get into this clip. Okay.
So what's your thought on finances?
Like a big goal, right?
I think that's a conversation that, one would have. I think, we split the mortgage. I would take water, cable, internet. Maybe she handles the car insurance.
So it's about splitting everything.
Being partners with it.
Let's see here.
I'm not intimidated by a strong woman. I mean, I know she make more than me because, ain't no money in radio. She ain't no money in radio. I do this for the love. You know what I'm saying? And so I have no problem with falling back and letting her shine. I know my place.
I've had some unfortunate situations happen as far as not having successful pregnancies, and I don't want to carry again and have to be concerned with finances. So that literally is something that I have to think about when I'm dating.
But as far as when you see yourself as a husband, what are the things you look forward to giving and being to your wife or to the household?
My role is to fill in and step up where you see the gaps.
So you think the leader fills in the gaps, or the leader makes it done and the woman comes in to help fill in the gaps?
Well, I thought it was a partnership because that's the type of man I am. I mean, it's been like that throughout my entire life. You know? Yeah. I mean, it's 2020. Some women may want to contribute instead of having the man, you know, do it all because they are so empowered. But I could definitely tell that the tide had changed. Like, the energy just didn't feel the same. Man.
Y'all.
Like I said, after seeing everything play out, yes, the way she handled it was terrible. But if I was her, alarm bells would have been ringing in my head too.
Yes.
It's the filling the gaps. It's the I know where my place is. I'm gonna fall back and let you handle it, baby. I'm gonna let you take care of everything. That gives me I'm busting my behind. I come home and you sitting on the couch playing PlayStation while I'm out here busting my behind. That's like the vibe that gave me. Like, I'm gonna sit back and you take care.
What really took
You got
me
this.
Was when he said, "I know you make more money than me." Like, who the heck told you I make more money than you?
How did you figure that? I feel like he already assumed based on whatever job position she told him she had. He assumed she makes more money than me, and he already had this planned out in his head. Because you see how he was just like, oh yeah, you gonna handle this, you gonna handle whoop whoop whoop.
Because I'm not gonna
I'm gonna fill in the gaps. You already had that in your head, the fill in the gaps, because y'all know you make more than me. Oh. Okay.
But my whole thing is, you saying that you want to do radio for the love, but you also saying that you want to have a family. So at some point you have to be able to support your family.
If you want to do what you love, but you also want to have a family and a wife and all these things, then you're gonna have to start a business, or start making, if you're popular, start making some appearances, start selling some t-shirts, something,
right?
Because you can't just be like, well, what I love to do makes me $5 an hour, so this is it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Here we are.
Like, you still have responsibilities outside of, just wanting to support yourself.
Right.
So don't say I want to get married and have children, but then, oh yeah, I don't make a lot of money. I just do this for the love. No, you set yourself up to be able to take care of your family if that's what you want. If you say you want a family, you damn sure better be able to take care of them. What are you talking about?
Because there's one thing I know. Children are expensive.
And then that's facts on facts.
So for you to be sitting around talking about, I do it for the love, filling the gaps, it's like, oh, that is not going to work.
You know what pisses me off about him? Is that he tries to present it, like he deflects it off of himself, and then he tries to present it as if he's doing something like noble. Like, at the end of the day, you're an empowered woman.
Strong.
So I'm not going to step on your toes. I'm going to allow you to be empowered and pay these bills. Like,
what? So it's not that I can't pay these bills because I cannot afford them, because I do not want to do what may be necessary for that to happen. You should be happy that you can be a strong, empowered woman and pay these bills by yourself.
That whole angle, that route that he tries to take with it really, really strikes a nerve for me, because it's condescending.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're empowered, right?
I'm pissed. Strong. Like, I don't like it. If you're really trying to flip the narrative and make me feel some kind of way,
it's very patronizing. It's very...
Exactly.
So after that, especially with Nia saying that, she knows that she wants children, and if Kris is saying that he wants children, you can't carry no children, Kris. So that would be her job, right? Okay. So she knows that she has had several miscarriages before, and she knows that she gets pregnant, it's going to be a high risk pregnancy,
Right.
which means she's going to need to stay her behind at home and
sit her behind down.
And that's it. Literally, that is it.
Yeah.
She's not going to work. She's not, no.
And for good reason. She doesn't want to risk the loss of the life that she's creating within her.
Her child, your child, Kris, potentially your child, right? Because that's the position that you're saying you're in, is that you want to marry this person and you want her to be the mother of your children. So that would be your child that would be in danger also. So she does have to take that into account. So if a man is telling her, I know my place, you make more than me, I got to fall back, I'm going to just fill in the gaps. You know, you take care of everything, you take care of all the bills, and if you need a little, maybe like a little spending money or something, or you want to get your nails done, here you go. That's not going to work for her, because when the time comes and she needs to sit out and be on the bench, she needs you to rip off them pants and jump in the game.
Right.
She needs you to be in the starting lineup. What are you doing?
Right.
You're trying to kick. You're not even trying to kick it in the bench. You're trying to be like the water boy or something.
Right.
So yeah, you know, she definitely overreacted and went crazy on him. But I definitely saw the concern where it came from. Mm-hmm. Now, the next thing that kind of triggered me a little bit, right, was the scene where he's sitting down in the boxing ring talking to Amber, and Amber confesses to him that she is the district attorney. So we're going to watch that clip next. Play.
I went to law school.
I got a whole damn attorney on my hands. Listen.
And I didn't tell anyone this, but now I can say it, but I'm actually a DA too.
And you're a DA.
Yeah. It takes me a while to be transparent when it comes to my career, because when I initially meet a man, I don't want them to, you know, automatically be intimidated by the career that I have selected.
DA.
Yeah.
Yo, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Whose stock just went up, Mo?
You know, sometimes it's hard to find support when you're like
successful and you're busy and all of that. Those men, they're just not ready for you. For me to be the first person that she opened up and told that to, I felt special. I'm not here to change anybody. I don't believe in that. You know, you're a human being. You are your own person. I am here for support, companionship, to spread love. There were no red.
Of course, there was no red flags.
He is here for support and companionship.
Do you hear it?
Because she got all the bills.
I'm here to back you up.
Do you guys?
I'm not here to lead. I'm here to back you up.
Whoo, wow.
I got a whole attorney on my hands. What the heck was that, Kris?
Whose stock just went up?
See, those men, they're just not ready for you. Because, you know, you're busy, and I'm just going to have all the time in the world because I'm going to be kicking it.
Oh, yeah, you're busy. Don't worry. I'll be home. I'll be home when you get home. And what value are you bringing other than support and companionship?
I have a
support
whole
and
attorney on my hands. That was just such a weird statement to me. It's like, if it was another situation, let's say, you know, I'm meeting someone in a field that's yielding a lot of money, and then I'm like, ooh, I got a whole NBA player on my hands. Does that not sound like, am I bugging? Maybe I'm bugging.
Y'all cannot tell me this man ain't looking for a sugar mama.
So that was the other thing where I was kind of scratching my head like, oh, Kris, that didn't sound, So before we get into the clips of the actual interview, this last clip was another thing that kind of, I felt like fell in line with the cues that I was picking up from him, that he was kind of, you know, a little cheapy, a little frugal. So we'll just get into that. This clip is actually from this season.
Yes, he's red to giving me everything.
Is there something that like somebody does that like you've lived with that was like a pet peeve?
Only thing that bothered me living with a woman was there was a new roll of toilet paper every 36 hours. And I'm like, why is all of this toilet paper being used? Like, what is going on?
I mean, you tell lies. I'm a sip. What kind of toilet paper are you buying?
Oh, I'm very particular.
Don't tell me
was
like you're
the
on the bamboo
Charmin
or it's
Strong,
organic. Okay.
Well, that's what I use now.
Y'all
Dang.
really having a conversation?
It's important.
Is it?
I'm
never, not
allergic
ever.
to this kind of brokenness. I cannot, y'all. I promise you, if I meet a man that's gonna complain about toilet, that's crazy. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you could be with somebody like me if you're gonna complain about toilet paper. How?
Imagine trying to pay some bills if you're talking about
Wow.
who put in a new roll of toilet paper? Huh?
Not even having a conversation. This is not about the mortgage. This isn't about shopping. This is not about the Amazon purchases.
Right.
This is not about the electricity bill being double what it was last month. This is about toilet paper.
A necessity.
What am I gonna do? Use my hands?
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? To me, toilet paper is like gas. It's like, I know I need it, so I'm gonna buy it. I mean, if you wanna, of course, whatever budget, buy in bulk, get it when it's on sale. Okay, cool. But to sit there and analyze, all I know is when I have a little bit left. Oh, I got 2 rolls left. All right, I gotta go get some more. I'm not over here mad because, like, when I had roommates and stuff, it wasn't like, who's using up all that toilet paper? I wasn't paying attention to that.
It's not a thought in my mind.
Let alone in a marriage.
It's like you said. You need it, so you buy it. You need gas to go to work every day, so you get it.
Right. It might be a little expensive today. It might be $3 a gallon. But guess what? I need to get to work so I can pay the rest of my bills. So I'm just gonna have to pay $3 a gallon this week.
People gonna look at it like, oh, you're nitpicking. No, but it's the principle. Like, how do you come off last season after what happened to Naya and get on this season and literally talk about your pet peeve? The question was, what is your pet peeve that you've had in a previous relationship? And it's something as minuscule as toilet paper?
I thought he was going to say something like, I don't know, she left makeup on the counter, or it was messy or something,
or even that you didn't like that when you got home she used to have friends over all the time, or just anything that's like a real issue. The toilet paper,
the fact that she was using toilet paper, and of course women use more toilet paper than men anyway, because we have different parts. So
men, they just have to shake and keep it moving. Obviously you're gonna use more toilet paper because there's a second person in the home. Like, that's really something that stuck out to you, that you remembered, that you actually brought up.
Clocking the toilet paper.
Yo, this is crazy.
So that was another thing that I was like, that's interesting. So, I was perusing the internet and I was just looking up some old interviews and things like that, and I came across this interview with
problematic interview.
Very problematic interview with him and a self-proclaimed financial guru. He could be in his own right. I'm not sure. I've never heard of the gentleman. I tried to look him up and I couldn't really find anything about him, so I don't know. And he was discussing how he feels he was perceived on the show versus what he feels is his reality when it comes to finances. So we are going to play a few clips from that interview. If you want to see the full video, we will leave the link in the description. Let's get into the beginning of this interesting, to say the least, video. Okay.
One, respectfully, women, respectfully. You all need to figure out, or you as an individual, you as a woman need to figure out which lane you want to go in. If you want it to be the old school way, even though there is an attempt to dismantle patriarchy, and you benefit from the structures of patriarchy, i.e., daddy bringing home the bacon, I'm frying it. Okay. If you're going to be on that side, the independent boss chick trying to dismantle patriarchy, decide that. Or if you want to be the traditional woman and have the benefits of the patriarchy, what I just said, daddy bring home the bacon and you frying it. And people go to the Bible, all of that. And I get it. I grew up in the church. Like, I absolutely get it. Of course, a man is supposed to provide and protect and take on the heavier part of the bills. But it's a new day. And depending on which generation you're in, right. If I put Generation X in the middle, if you go down to the boomers and on, it's the traditional way, Ryan. And then with definitely X still being in the middle, if you go Y and Z, they are, no, I'm contributor. I got my own. Yeah. I got my bag already. So it depends on which end of the spectrum you are generationally. And if you are a Gen Xer, which side you fall on that fence. So that's one thing. Ladies, you need to determine what role you want and on the benefits of which. Okay.
Who is you talking to? I just cannot handle him.
He's like constantly trying to put it on us. See, the problem is these women don't know what they want to do.
You women need to figure out what y'all want. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. The first thing he said was completely wrong. Is he said that if we are trying to dismantle patriarchy, are we going to either choose to dismantle patriarchy or are we going to choose to continue on with patriarchy where we benefit?
I don't think he knows. I think he has an idea in his head of what patriarchy actually is. I don't know if he knows exactly what that means.
So, patriarchy. Women literally have no power. We don't have power to choose. We don't have the power to work. Pretty much everything that we want or everything that we need is in a man's hands.
Everything that they were fighting for in women's suffrage, we did not have. Right. That is the structure of a patriarchy. The men are completely in power and we're just under here kicking it, waiting for them to basically make all the moves and the decisions.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out within that structure where a woman benefits. So do you feel like staying home and taking care of kids, having no finances, having to ask your husband for money and permission to do things? We're talking about, back in those times before women received rights, you couldn't purchase land without your husband's permission. Nope. You could not bust a singular move without permission from your spouse. So, there was no voting, none of that. So I'm trying to figure out where in the structure of patriarchy, where is the benefit for us that you speak of? Which part? I guess he feels like staying home. See, and that's the projection part to me. Mm-hmm. What you want to do is stay home and do nothing.
Right.
So you feel like a woman staying home and doing nothing is a benefit. But what you fail to realize is that when a woman stays home, she doesn't just do nothing. Not only is she taking care of the household, and she's taking care of you and making sure you're straight and your clothes are washed and you're fed and everything. And then she has to take care of the kids all day. So when is the rest for her? You're going out to work in the structure of a patriarchy, right? You're going off to work. You get to go out, hang out with the guys. You get to do what you want. She just got to stay home. She just got to stay home with the kids. There's no downtime for her. Where's the benefit?
I'm sorry, but Kris wants to be a kept woman so bad. So bad. And it's telling. Like, it's really, like, every time he speaks, like, he's almost envious.
Almost like he's being sarcastic, like, y'all strong, right? Y'all can handle it.
You be all right. You tough, right?
Y'all want to be in power so bad. It's like, are you okay? Is everything cool over there? What's happening? Let's be completely real about it. Kris, you never intended on paying majority of the bills, so there was no decisions to be had on the side of women. They needed to choose. The problem was with this whole situation was that they needed to choose a lane, and that's where everything went wrong, because women they don't know if they want to be under the system of patriarchy or if they want to be free, so to speak. You never intended on taking that role in the household.
Right.
This is really just about you not wanting to do that.
Exactly.
So,
and you're continuously trying to come up with excuses for why you shouldn't have to. Like, he literally said, I know the Bible. Y'all, I read the Bible. I understand the man's role is to provide and protect.
You're going to say, of course a man should provide.
But it's 2020 now. And what do you mean, but it's 2020?
So maybe you need to decide, Kris. Is it, of course, a man needs to provide? Or is it, oh, women are making more now. They need to step it up. And what? Are you confused? Or is it us confused?
I mean.
All right. So let's go into this next very troubling clip of Kris in this interview talking about finances.
Okay. Second, and Ryan, I'm sure that you can speak to this more.
Yes, sir.
For you, ladies, how does this benefit you financially in the long run if your husband is paying for everything? Let's say you all are together 10, 15, 25, however many years, and you decide that you want to start your own business. You go to the bank ain't showing you no love or nothing because your credit is dormant, because your husband is paying for everything. I mean, maybe I don't know whose name is on the deed of the house, on paperwork. None of that. So now you can't start your business because the bank ain't messing with you, because your credit has been dormant for the time that you have been married, because your husband has been taking care of everything. And then where are you? Back to your husband to get whatever it is that you need to start whatever. And part of your independence is taken. So again, it's generationally. On that one, on the latter, do I kind of make a point? Like, am I hitting something? Am I posting something on that last one?
No.
You're saying the truth.
No.
I think that
You're not.
Okay. So, Kris, first you're saying we need to decide if we want to benefit from the patriarchy or not, right? Then you say, if you do want to have your man pay for everything, and as you put it, benefit from the patriarchy, there are no benefits. What?
That doesn't make no sense. My man.
Okay.
You literally just said our benefit from patriarchy, i.e., man brings home the bacon and you cook it. Now you're saying, but if you chose that route and you want to start your own business, you're not going to be able to get a loan from the bank. You're going to find yourself back to your husband.
Your freedom is stripped.
And now that independence is taken.
Oh.
Are you sure this is what you want? Like, what is going on right now?
And you see, that's what we're talking about. He is trying to phrase it the best way so that it sounds better, the fact that he did not want to take the leadership role in the household.
Yes.
And that's why he's saying, well, if I take the leadership in the household, I'm stripping your independence.
What? I want to point something else out too.
Hey guys, Sugar here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified when part 2 comes out. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.
Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gon' spread
Good energy.
Today we gon' share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gon' be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day.
Good
All
energy.
about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put